Fine. So in this seating arrangements, we can also call this as a data arrangements. The topic seating arrangements, we can also call it like data arrangements. And some competitive exams, they call it like analytical reasoning. Here, what are the different type of questions we are going to address? This is the topic name. We can call it like seating arrangements, or some competitive exams, they give it like data arrangements. Some people call it like analytical reasoning. And what we are going to discuss in this topic is, first we'll start with row arrangements related questions. In row arrangements, we'll discuss regarding single row and parallel row. Single row, parallel row related discussion. Next thing regarding closed arrangements. First one, row arrangements. Okay, that's single row, parallel row. Second one is called closed arrangements. What is this closed arrangements? Will be discussed, don't worry. So why second one is called closed arrangements is, in row arrangement, okay, if you are in single row, right hand, left hand is there is something called middle there, it's an open one. If it is a row, single row or parallel row, it is an open one. There is some ending, right hand, left hand like that. But when you go for closed arrangements, in the sense circle, in circle there is no right hand or left hand, this is closed in circle arrangements, or we can go for polygon arrangements. Instead of revealing all, I am simply giving it as a polygon arrangements. What is polygon arrangements in the sense? Triangle arrangement. You have to arrange the people in a triangle shape, or you need to arrange the people in a square shape, or you need to put them in a hexagon shape, octagon, any other things also they can mention. We need to arrange the people in triangle, okay, in the triangle, or we have to arrange the people in the square, or we have to arrange in hexagon, okay, square, hexagon, all circle arrangement. Out of all this circle and square, they are asking more. In closed arrangements in general, they are focusing more on circle and square arrangements. So these are the things we are initially focusing on: row arrangement, then closed arrangements. Next one, there is one more thing which we are addressing is puzzle arrangements. Puzzle arrangements. Important for Accenture, TCS company, and why not? Okay, Infosys, every other company also this is important. Puzzle arrangements. It's nothing but we are putting all the data into table. Some people call this like table arrangement also. What I mean to say here, in puzzle arrangements, what they'll give you the data is, you have 5 people. Let's say there are 5 people. They are from 5 different countries. They are playing 5 different sports. They are wearing 5 different colors. Then you need to write the data in a table. Which person is from which country? What sport he is playing, what color he is wearing, that all data you need to map in a table. We have to draw a table with 5 rows, 5 people, and 4 columns. One is regarding country, one is regarding what sports he is playing, one is regarding color. That entire puzzle data we need to map into a table. Okay, then they'll ask you, okay, so and so person, so and so city, which is the correct combination among options and all. That's a comes under puzzle arrangement. That's trendy now. Okay, they're asking more and more questions related to puzzle arrangement, especially in Accenture. They're asking around 8 questions out of 18 in one of the round. 18 questions in reasoning. Out of that, 8 from puzzle arrangements only they're asking. So, and in fact, TCS company also focusing more on this type of questions. Infosys also for system engineer designation, they are focusing more on this type of model. So we have 3 different type of things in this topic. Row arrangement. We'll first start with that single row arrangements only. Then we'll go for circle, square, hexagon, all those arrangements. Then finally, Fuzzle arrangements also we are going to discuss. And the topic is about arrangement. We are also addressing in this topic regarding arrangement means nothing but ordering, putting them in a particular order. Here in this topic, I kept questions related to ordering in the sense, okay, you have to arrange them according to the height or according to the weight or according to the age. Those type of questions also we kept in this. We go through, we have questions related to height arrangement, weight arrangement, and in fact, we have a questions related to age. Okay, oldest first, youngest in the last, or as per the height, as per the weight, we need to put them in order, ascending order or descending order. That's what ordering. Arrangement means yes, those also we kept here. Related questions related to ordering also we kept here. And before entering into the questions, we have to first understand the given statements properly. In question, they'll give some statements. We should understand the statements. Reading the statement properly and understanding that. Okay, as we did bit English, okay, but what are that requirement we'll discuss before, well, before entering into the questions. What type of statements is like, see, suppose these two statements, if you observe properly, both looks pretty much similar, but there is some slight difference. First statement is A is second left of B and fourth right of C. This is one statement, A is second left of B and fourth right of C. The next statement is, it gives some gap in between. Okay. Next one is A is second left of B. Who is fourth right of C? If you observe, both statements look similar, but slight difference in the meaning. That's what important for solving the questions. If you read the statement in a wrong way, you may end with the wrong answer. Here there is a word and. If there is a word called and but while, instead of and they can put but or while, then A second left of B, okay, that is fixed. This fourth right of C, this next one, this fourth right of C is related to A. When there is a word called and but while, then this meaning is A is fourth right of C. A is second left of B, A is fourth right of C. Whereas in the next statement, they use the word who. When you have the word like who, which, whose, who, which, whose, then this fourth right of C is related to B only. B's fourth right of C will come into picture. B's fourth right of C. So read that statement properly. When you have and but while, okay, when you have who, which, whose, they'll say whose fourth right is C, which is fourth right of C, who is fourth right of C. When they use that, whatever followed after that, that related to this immediate person B only. If it is and but while, that's related to the first candidate A. Because while doing the arrangement, if you don't read the statements properly, you may end with wrong answers. So kindly understand the inputs. Right. Now, before going for the questions, we just want to discuss a procedure which will help you out to solve different type of other questions may not be in the booklet. We have some questions in booklet. They may ask any question, any other questions also from outside. So let's see the approach what is required while solving these questions. A lot of people in these arrangements, they're stuck in the question. They may not able to finish the question. They'll waste 3 to 4 minutes. Not only this topic, my dear, maybe previously we done with profit and loss, simple interest, compound interest. That is quant topic. When you see quant, any topic, any question from quant, you may have a direct justification. That's where I can do this question, I can't do this question. You can decide. I know this, I can do, or else we are going to skip. But in reasoning, what is the problem is, every question everybody will understand. But problem, how much time you taken to solve, whether you come out of that question in quick time or not. Okay, when you see this type of question without my inputs also, people may be already tried, but how much time you taken to solve. Whether you are done with 1 minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes, or you are spending entire time in that one question. That's the problem. Why reasoning discussion is very important is this: completing the question within less time. Reasoning every topic without a faculty inputs also people can understand the question, but completing that question within less time is what matter in exam. Okay, so now that's what we are discussing. So what's the procedure you people badly required to solve this question is, first thing in procedure is draw the layout. So what is this layout in the sense? So if it is a circle, draw the circle diagram. If it is square, draw the square diagram. If it is a row, draw one line, row. So draw layout is the first step. Draw layout. In procedure, this is the first step we can do. Draw the layout. Okay, sir, what is the next step to be followed? The next step you can follow is, after drawing layout, go for direct or frequent information. So I'm not understanding what is this direct or frequent information. Wait, I'll explain. Second step to be followed is, you have to go for direct or frequent information. First step, draw the layout. Is it a row or is it a square or is it a circle or hexagon? Draw that shape. Next one, go for direct or frequent information. What we want to convey in that is, direct information. Suppose my different, if it is a row, oh, if you have a statement P is in the middle, can I put that candidate directly in that position? In row middle means we have one slot, we can put P in the middle. Or Q is right end, SC is left end, T is third from the left end, T is fifth from the right end. If you see this type of statements, I can place that candidate directly. That's why we call direct information. We are fixing the position of the candidate directly. We can call it like direct information. P is in the middle, P is in the right end, P is in the left end, P is third from the south end, P is fourth from the north end, right end. If you see these type of statements, that's all called direct information. What about frequent information, sir? See, some questions you don't find direct information. Then I need to go for frequent information. What you want to say regarding frequent information is, see, in question, let's say if it is regarding circle. In circle, is there anything called middle? Is there anything called left hand? Is there anything called right hand? We don't have right. Then in those type of questions, I need to go for frequent information. In the sense, in the entire question, discussion is more about which person. Is the statements more related to B, then first I'll place B. In the entire question, discussion is more about P, then first to place P. You fix some position for P or you fix some position for B. Frequent information, more discussion in question regarding which person, first to fix that person in the layout. In that layout, you put that person. Then what will happen? Next thing important. So why you are calling about frequent and all? Next step is related or connected information. Related or connected information. This looks very simple steps, but definitely going to help you out while solving difficult questions as well. Next step is related or connected information. What I mean to say in this third step is, let's say my dear friend, using direct or frequent information, you placed one guy. Let's say P is placed. My next job, what is next job is, if you put P, then I have to search in the question, related to P, is there any other statements? If suppose, let us say I have a statement, C is second left of P, then I can arrange C. Okay, or there is a statement, B is fourth right from P, then I can arrange B. So you connect related things, you need to go ahead. Don't say, sir, I arranged P. The next statement is B is second right of C. P is there. B and C is not related. Where you put B and C in that? How can you connect? You don't have clarity. So skip those type of statements. You need to go for connected. I will show in the first question also. Let's see this first question here parallelly. How many people are there? 6 people, right? Is there anything called direct information here? Means middle, right hand, left hand, anything is available? Up to here, they said only 6 people. And very important is this point, facing towards north by default you take. Certain question not given facing which side. 6 people in a row or line, they not mentioned about facing north or south. Default take facing north. Why sir default taking facing north? When you write on paper or you take system or mobile, whatever it may be, when you take facing north, your right hand will be right side. Your left hand shows left side only. But when you are facing south, it will be opposite. Your right will be left, left will be right. So which is easy is your right hand right assumption is easy. Left is showing left hand is easy. Okay, so by default, when not given the question, consider facing north. You can mention here itself where we initially mentioned single row, right? Default, you can write north. Default dash facing north. You can consider default facing north. If not mentioned in the question, you by default take facing towards north direction. Parallel row is nothing but two single rows. Two single rows is nothing but parallel row. Here and here people will arrange. Two single rows combination is nothing but called parallel row. Okay, when you know single row, you can handle parallel row easily. That's not a big deal. Okay, direct information is not there in this question because there is nothing called middle, nothing called right and left and nothing is there. Then what you should do after that? Frequent information. Regarding which person statements are more? Related to which person statements are more? Related to D, right? D is second to the right of F. If you see the entire question, don't see first statement. Come from first to last. Regarding H and D, more discussion is there. Related to H, there are two statements. Related to D, there are two statements. So first, you whom to place? Go with D. Okay. So what they said, D is second to the right of F. If you want to put D, D is with respect to F. F first right, second right is D. D is second to the right of F. This is completed. Okay. Then second step completed. Related frequent information or direct information. Direct is not available. We went for frequent. D is more in the discussion. D arranged. After that, what was the third step? Related or connected information. Who are there on screen? Whom you arranged? F1, D. Related to F1, D, is there any other statements? Related to F, there is nothing. But related to D, don't expect in the exam sequence, they don't give statements. Until they'll shuffle. Connection here and somewhere else. Maybe D is in the middle, last line they'll give, not in the first line. Direct information also, it will be in the middle or at the ending. They don't give all in sequence. Max to max times, they don't give all in sequence. Okay, so D is second to the right of D. D already available. First right. Second right is E. Okay. Now FDE is available. Related to these three people, there is no other statements. So you need to go with the remaining one. There is no option for us now. Okay. In general, after this, okay, what you have to do once you go for related or connected information, then you need to go for trial and error. I'll let you know what is trial and error. Next step is repeat 3 and 4. That's it. Next, you need to do trial and error. Then repeat 3 and 4th step. Fourth step is doing trial and error. Then do the fifth step, repeat 3 and 4. Then process will be completed. You have to repeat 3 and 4, then process will complete. So what is trial and error, sir? Yeah, where I can place this guy, is this position correct or not, is this correct or not? I have to check where I can place this guy. So I'll show in this question also. Fourth step trial and error, right? See, what is the leftover statement? Is C is fourth left of H. H is not standing on the extreme end. Okay. Now, see, there are two possibilities, my dear. How many slots are there in that FDE? F one slot empty, D one slot empty, E. 5 people, right? 5 slots are there, right? Total how many people? 6 people, means 6 slots required. Now, one extra slot may be F left side or E right side. Super. So write both things. Don't skip, sir, only F right side, F left side, or writing only E right side. Don't do one thing. Take both. There are two possibilities. You have 5 people. I want one more, means I can add to this side or I can add to this side. 6 people will be there. Now I am writing both. F blank, D blank, E blank. This is one possibility. Or E blank, F blank, D blank, E. This is the other possibility. Is it? These are the two possibilities, right? Now, where I can place H is the discussion. C is fourth to the left of H, standing fourth to the left of H, okay? C and H is not at the extreme end. H is not in right end. H is not in the left end. So, I'll try first here. Here, H is okay. Can I put E right side H? Can I put E right side? Because when you put H, then only C will be placed. C depends on H. First, I need to put H. H taken in the right place. Is it correct? No. Okay. Can I take here H? If I take H there, first left, second left, third left, C will be here. Then totally 9 people will come. You need total 9. There is a gap required. Means somebody should fill that gap. If I put H here in this F right side, here H not possible. I hope you know the reason why. H is not in the ending. Okay, so H here or here I have to try. This is what trial and error. I'm putting H here. It is not suitable because fourth left is C, first left, second left, third left, fourth left, then C, 2 people, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 people required. We have only how many people? 6 people. So that is wrong. Then where to put H? That is wrong means H should be in the mid. Here if you try first left, second left, third left, then fourth left. Okay. Now, how many slots totally? 7. Means taking E right side is wrong. Taking E right side wrong. F left side you have to take. We have two choices to make 5 as 6. E right side or F left side. Now I am not taking E right side. If I take E right side, then you have 7 slots. Now this person should be G. Only one person left over is G. I taken two things, E right side one empty or F left side one empty. One among that possible. But if we keep trying, we don't get E right side empty. If we take E right side empty, what will happen? Total 7 people required. Total 7 people is required. Okay, I don't put G here also. Then I need total 7 people. Then that's not correct. Then we'll try here. Then we'll put H here. Then we'll put C here. Then G. This is the correct one. Means E right side empty is not acceptable. F left side empty is acceptable. Sir, this is taking too much time for us. Don't worry about that because in exam, if question is moderate question, for the same data, I kept only one question for everything. But in exam, you search this in Google later, you will get 3 to 5 questions related to the same data. They'll ask you, who is the pair of ending? Who is the pair of extreme ends? Who is the pair of extreme ends? C and E. Who is in the middle? Pair of people in the middle. 2 people in the middle. G and D. How many people between G and E? 2 people. They'll ask questions like that. Who is immediate right of G? G immediate right is D. Okay, they can ask questions like that. If question is moderate level, they'll ask minimum 3 questions for the same paragraph. They'll keep same paragraph data. Below they'll ask questions like this. Pair of middle people. Okay, or pair of people at the ending. How many people between G and D? Like this, they'll ask many other questions. Okay. Next question we'll see. So this is what the procedure here. Go for related informations. First try direct or frequent. If there is no direct, go for frequent. Then related or connected things. Trial and error you have to do. We cannot directly say this is the only thing, sir. My mind says E right side only correct. I'll go with that. No, you have to check whether F left side empty correct or not. That's also possible. You have to try, then in the process you will understand other arrangement is not possible. In some questions, if it is high packages, what they'll do, two arrangements correct. In options, they'll say either this or that. Either or like that cannot be determined. Like that also they'll give the options. At least there you realize two arrangements is possible. If you want to know two arrangements possible, it's like this only you have to try. E right side we will try, F left side empty we will try. Both trying, then E right side is not suitable. While doing the question, we want 7 people here. Then okay, F left side is only the correct one. Like that we have to decide. We need reason. That's why this topic is reasoning. Why not this? Why this? We need certain reason. This topic comes under reasoning. We need particular reason to avoid that. Right. Now let's see about the next question. See this next one. How many people here? 6 people. Seated in a straight line facing north. Seated in a row or line, both fine. Facing north, they given directly in the question. If not, default we'll take that also. Okay. Now frequent information. Who is more in discussion? C. First to put C. C is what? Z. C is third to the right of Z. Z first right, second right, third right is C. Next one, related information related to Z and C. There is one more statement. B sits second to the right of C. C is there. First right, second right is B. Now, my dear friend, observe 6 slots are already available. This is very easy question. They'll give one only. If question is easy, they'll ask only one question related to that. If question is difficult, they'll ask more questions. Okay, that's how. Okay, don't worry about that, sir. Taking time. Yeah, this topic bit tricky. Okay, and all high level maybe packages if you want to try seating arrangements, they'll definitely ask. Now here what they given, X sits immediate right of A, means two neighbor slots were required. X is immediate right of A. So A here, X here. Only one person left over is Y. So Y should be here. Now who is the people in the middle? Is X and C. Pair of people in the middle is X and C. See the approach. See, some questions you people without any approach also you are doing. I do know. Okay, but if you know that procedure in your mind, when you struck somewhere, okay, how to come out of that, that procedure looks bit simple, but it will help you definitely in the exam. Trial and error doing and all. Now see the next one. These people also facing towards north. How many people now? 7 people in the discussion. Okay. First two questions, 6 people. I'm not discussing 5 people and all. The way directly went for starting with 6. Seven people sitting in a row facing north. Here, direct information is available. If you see the fourth one, the person who is sitting third to the left of D is at one of the ends. That is left end only. D, first left, second left, third left. This person is one of them, means it should be left end. As it is 7 people, D is in the middle. D going third to the left is coming one of the ends, that should be left end only. Okay, D is in the middle. Fine. D place is fixed. It's a direct info. D place is fixed. So then as per your discussion, we need to go for related information. C is neighbor of B and D. Listen, two possibilities now. It can be C is neighbor of B and D. It can be BCD or it can be DCB also. Why not second one, right? See, basic thing. I'm not talking about first and second one statements. Using third and fourth statements. Okay, C is neighbor of B and D means yes, C is neighbor of B and D. For C, left and right, B and D required. Who is in left, who is in right, not fixed. It can be BCD or it can be DCB. Both are, but D is fixed in the middle. Okay. Next one is what? F is immediate right of E immediate right is F. E is fourth to the right of G. G first right, second right, third right, fourth right is this. How many slots here totally? 6. Total 7 required. Here 6 is there. Now, can I insert above or below? Two possibilities is there. Can I insert below? If you try, if you want to insert below, if you put, let's say you put G here, trying G here, 3 blanks, then E should come here, B is available. No sir, I'll try G here, 3 blank, E, F means it will go one more slot extra. So below arrangement is not possible. G, 3 slots empty, E and F. We have two possibilities. One is with BCD, other one with DCB. D is in the middle. That is already fixed. That cannot be changed. So in below one, when I try to insert G, 3 blanks EF, it's not suitable. It is extending and asking for 8 people. Okay, it's not correct. If you try for above one, only one slot left over and one person left over is A. Question is, what is the position of A? A is at the extreme right. A is at the extreme right position. What is the position of A? It is at extreme right side. Trial and error. I have two things, BCD are below and DCB, where I can fit this. We are doing trial and error. Is this okay here or not? Okay here or not? We have to do the trial and error. Don't directly place in one, that's what my job done. Okay, don't do. Many competitive exams now, they are giving with the options either or, cannot be determined, data insufficiency, like that. That's all. That if you want to successfully get the questions correct, means you have to try both possibilities. And if you want to eliminate anything, have certain reason. Next one. This question is actually from GATE exam. Now this is regarding ordering. Among those 4 people, who is more age, that person will get extra space in the flat. As per the age you arrange. Arrangements, ordering. Who is the oldest, that guy will get that extra space in the flat. Go through the statements, decide. From here to here only statements. Above and below are extra information. Only statements are this. And it's 2 marks question. In GATE we have 1 mark and 2 mark questions. This is 2 marks question. So who is the oldest? Trideep, okay. Manu is 2 months older than Shravan, as per the question. Manu is 2 months older than Shravan. That's okay. Here Pavan is 1 month older than Shravan. That is also okay. But here, after the word who, because of the word who, the 3 months younger than Trideep is related to Shravan or Manu. Shravan. When there is a word who, this is related to Shravan. So Shravan is 3 months younger than Trideep. So Shravan is 3 months younger than Trideep. If we can shuffle, send -3 to that side +3. Now Trideep is 3 months older than Shravan will come. Now who is the oldest is Trideep. Youngest, not Pavan, Shravan. Pavan is 1 month older than Shravan, so Shravan is the youngest. When regarding youngest, lot of people are doing same mistake. So Trideep is oldest, next to Manu, then Pavan, then Shravan. Oldest is Trideep, young. So answer for this question is Trideep. Trideep will get extra space the plant. This is as per the age. We are putting them in order. This is also row arrangement only. Now see the next question if you are done with this. Next question is regarding four girls are learning some languages, foreign languages, let's say. Okay, so P is learning French and Dutch, Q is learning Chinese and Japanese, R is learning Spanish and French, like that they given, S is learning Dutch and French, Japanese. Now, which girl is learning difficult pair of subjects or maybe languages? Difficult pair. Here, to understand the difficulty, from here they given that. From here to here, the difficulty level related discussion is there. Which pair is difficult, if you know, then we can decide who is learning that and all. So first statement, French is easier than Dutch. So compared to Dutch, French is easy. Next, again follow the same rule. Connected statements. I want French and Dutch. Here Dutch is easier than Japanese. I'm not going for Chinese other than Japanese. Skip it for a while because I don't have Chinese and Japanese on paper. We have only French and Dutch now. French is easier than Dutch. Okay, French and Dutch. Next one is immediately Dutch is easier than. So compared to Japanese, Dutch is easier. Next statement, Spanish is easier than French. So Spanish is easier than French. All completed except one statement. What's the statement? Chinese is harder than Japanese. So this is about all related. So the difficult pair is Chinese and Japanese. That is learned by Q. Q is learning that pair of language, Chinese and Japanese. We can see here. Q is learning Chinese and Japanese. Most difficult pair is C and J. This is also arrangement only. You are putting in the order from difficulty to easy level in a row or in a column. Fine, it's a single line. You are arranging all them in a single line. It comes under row arrangement, no problem. Next, this is ESC question. We discussed GATE question. Now this is ESC question. Engineering service exam. Who scored the lowest? I hope many people solved it already. Who scored the lowest? E. Okay. So one way to solve the question is eliminating the options. So what is eliminating the options? Listen, lowest means that guy should not be more than any people, not more than any people. F is scored less than D means D is not the lowest. F is less than D means D is not the lowest. I mean to say D is not the lowest. E is scored less than F means F is not the lowest. E is less than F. F cannot be lowest. Next we have C is scored as much as D. Okay, then if suppose C and D both should be lowest, if suppose C and D both lowest is not the D is already not the lowest, so C also not the lowest. C and D both are equal. If D is not the lowest, C also not the lowest. So I can go with option A. This is eliminating the options. E is already okay. They given F is less than D, so D cannot be lowest. F is less than D, D cannot be lowest. E is less than F, F cannot be lowest. Like that, eliminating options, or else we'll go with our normal procedure. A scored more than B. A is more than B. Again, follow the rule connecting things. Related to A and B, there is statement here. B scored more than C. Then related to C here, first statement here, second statement here, third is here. C is scored as much as D. C and D both are equal. Then connected thing D here. Fourth statement is this. F scored less than D. C and D both are equal. F scored less than D. Okay. After that, related to F, there is other statement is here. They're not putting in the order. You can understand 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That statement's not in the order. So fifth one is E scored less than F. So definitely E is the lowest. The main problem in the exam is this. Not in the proper order. Statements will be here and there. We need to worry about it and complete the arrangement. Right, see the next one. This type of question they are giving more frequently in TCS now. So this type of question you can find in any TCS NQT paper. You can find this model. Check this question again related to weight. You are putting in them in a order related to weight. Try this. Read the entire question. P is twice as much as Q. Q is 4.5 times as much as R. R is half as much as S. In booklet there is some typo error. Correct it. This is not 4.5 times, half as much as S. In booklet typing error is there. Try to rectify that. Q is 4.5 times R. R is half as S. S is half as T. I think there are 4.5 times. It's again typed error. You check that error. This statement might be wrong in your booklet. If it is correct, fine. Okay, if it is correct, means no issues. If not, you please change it. That statement which I underlined, check that in the booklet clearly. Change that statement as R weighs half as much as S. 4.5 times is there means you ignore, can remove that, just strike off and try to write. R weighs half as much as S. We have 5 people, all are with different weights. Now question is, T is lightweight than which person is the question. T is lighter than which people is the question. As per the weight, T is lighter than which people. A and P and Q, correct. See, one way of solving this question, P somehow linked with Q. Q is linked with R linked with S linked with T. I am assuming T some value for your better understanding. Instead of X and all, take some value. So which value is suggested? T is divided by 2, then S came. S divided by 2, R we got. So I have to divide by 2 times. I am taking T value 40, I am assuming. You take any value, don't worry about exactly 40 only. You take 4 also, no problem. Why 40 or 4 I am taking is, I know S is half as T, I have to divide by 2. R is half as, yes, I have to divide by 2 again. As I am dividing by 2 times, I am taking as 40, 4 multiple. Okay, so T is 40 means, then S will be how much? 20. Then T, R will be, R is half as S, which is nothing but 10. Q is 4.5 times R, means 4.5 R, which is 45. T is double the Q, which is 90. So this statement, is it not useful? This is to cross verify. T is less than P only. Yeah, T is 40, P is 90, less only. T is more than R. Because of the word but, more than R is related to T, not P. T is more than R. Yes, T is 40, R is 10, definitely more than only. Now T is lightweight then. Which person is P and Q? You search the same question, there are 5 different questions, They asked one question like, who is having more weight? Who is having more weight? P. Lightweight is R. T is more weight than which people? More weight than which people? T is more than S and R, less than P and Q. They ask these questions. T is more than what? T is less than what? Who is the highest weight? Who is lowest weight? What is the descending order as per weight? If you go descending order as per weight, first P will come, Q, T, S, R is the descending order from high weight to low weight. They ask these 5 questions. You search later in Google, you can find. And this question repeatedly asked in a lot of exams as well. This model is important for TCS recruitment also. I suggest to take some value instead of K and all. Because some people may confuse, sir, 3 by 2K, 2.5K, whether 3 by 2K, 3 by 2 means 1.5. You need to simplify and check. Some people are having some confusion there. So better you take value, it's easy to understand which is more weight, which is less weight and all. Okay. This is also putting them in a row, arranging them in a row as per weight, high weight to low weight or low to high. They'll ask in the question, lighter, okay, ascending order or descending order, they'll mention. Next question, 8th question. This is for info 2 marks question given in GATE exam. And it's worth. Worth for 2 marks. Worth Verma, worth. So why it's worth is, sir, only 4 people arrangement. No, 4 professions also you need to add. Okay, 3 points here. One new point we got here is, along with that 4 people, you need to attach their profession. You need to find who is the doctor. In fact, the question is who is the engineer. Among those 4 people, who is the engineer is the question. You need to map which person is that. And next point, confusion point, a lot of people will face. When you read the first line, what's the first line? 4 people are standing in a line facing you. Sir, facing you means where I am. Okay, where? So you fix some place here. You fix some place. You are at some position. Which is easy for us? Your right hand showing right side, left hand showing left side is easy. So you fix here. You are at this place. Then these 4 people. Right and left will be easy. They are seeing you. They are facing towards you. Then right will be right side only, left will be the left side only. So why you in the above side, below side you put, okay, it's your wish. But your right hand is showing left side, left hand will show right side when you are facing in this way. So you are facing me, your right and left is different, my right and left is different. Okay, so that's what the scenario. Okay, when you face him this side or that side, this is comfortable. This is comfortable zone for everyone, so we'll put it in that way. Now, four people. First paragraph is very basic info. There are four people called Matthew, Seema, Rahul, and Lohit, right? And they are from four different professions: engineer, doctor. Don't say, sir, first one engineer, first one Rahul. Rahul is engineer. Don't assign like that. Last person, sir, Lohit. Your last is the answer. Lohit is the answer. Not like that. They given the information below. Using that, we need to decide what is the information, sir. Matthew is not standing next to, means Matthew right side, left side, Seema not possible. Or else Seema right and left, Matthew not possible. Okay. Then very important thing, there are two people between Lohit and engineer. Totally how many people are there? Four people. You take in fingers four people. Okay, two people in between, that means this remaining two people are the extreme ends. Lohit should be at left end or right end. Engineer should be in the right end or left end. We have four people, two people in between. Means Lohit and engineer should be this. Left may be Lohit or right may be Lohit. Other one will be engineer. Among four people, two people in between means, so one end should be Lohit, other end engineer. If engineer at the right end, Lohit at the left end, or Lohit at the right end, engineer at the left end. But among these two, which one correct, sir? We'll decide. But have that thought in your mind. Don't say, sir, Lohit and engineer, first Lohit only, right and engineer, don't fix like that. There are two people between Lohit and engineer, means two possibilities. One engineer may be in the right end or engineer may be in the left end. Okay. Among those two, which is correct, we'll decide, don't worry. Okay, time will decide everything. See the next one. Rahul is not a doctor. We'll use it. We'll use it. The only second statement I used it so far. Next one. Teacher and answer are next to each other. Two consecutive slots are occupied by teacher and answer. Okay. Now, fifth point is very important. This will decide the entire answer, you know. Seema turning to her right. You may have a doubt, sir. Right means it may be first right, second right, third right, sir. But they use the word next. Here right, here they use the word next to her means immediate right. Seema immediate right is doctor. Okay. Now, who should be this doctor will decide. In third statement, what is there? Now, this is useful. Rahul is not the. So, Seema right side, Rahul not possible. Seema right side, Seema not possible. That's basic point. Okay. Seema right and left, Matthew not possible. So, this must be Lohit only. Now, when Lohit at the left end, if Lohit is at the left end, Lohit left side, nobody should be there. But Lohit left side, somebody is there. So Lohit cannot be in the, among these two arrangements, this is wrong now. Why, sir? Lohit left side, who is there? Seema is there. So Seema, here Lohit is this end and Lohit is the doctor. Excellent question this is actually. Okay. Why this, why not this? All you need to check one by one, one by one. Above arrangement is not correct because Lohit is at the left end. Nobody should be left to that. But in question, Seema is left of Lohit. So that should be possible. Only Lohit is this place. So why can't Lohit in the middle place, sir? We already decided. Lohit should be in the right end or left end because two people between Rohit and engineer among four people means that should be the case. Now here can I put Matthew? Seema left side. Seema right and left. Matthew not possible. So this should be Rahul. This should be Matthew. Two people between engineer and Lohit. So who is the engineer? Matthew. Sir, what about fourth statement, sir? What is fourth statement? Teacher and answer are next to each other. But still, Who is teacher, who is dancer, we don't know. If Rahul is teacher, Seema is dancer. If Rahul is dancer, Seema is teacher. We cannot conclude related to teacher and dancer. They are next to each other, okay, two slots only. But who is first, who is teacher, who is dancer, we are not able to decide. If question they are asking who is dancer, then your answer should be either Rahul or Seema. Or you need an option cannot be determined, data insufficient, additional data required, something like this in the options. So check the things, teacher and dancer are next to each other. Right? Fine. So see the next one. So far, we are done with row arrangements. Parallel row is similar to this. If you put two single rows, parallel row will come. Now we'll go for closed arrangements. Hexagon is closed arrangement related discussion. Now before going for closed arrangements, few basic inputs you people should know before entering into closed arrangements. Okay, you go back in the introduction, please add these points. Closed arrangements, it can be circle, square, hexagon, triangle, all those will come. So what is the important inputs here? First point, keep in mind, okay, when it is circle or square and all, by default, listen, by default when you are discussing row facing towards north, here if not given the question, facing towards center. Consider you are facing towards center. Consider you people are facing towards the center like this. Like you people are playing a caroms. When you play caroms, you are facing towards the center. What is the other one, sir? Facing outside is there. Facing outside is like when you play music chairs game. Musical chairs people are playing. That is facing outside. If people are facing outside and you will run in a circle or maybe in a closed loop, that's what call okay facing outside related arrangement. This is facing towards the center. Okay, why that is, again this will be comfortable, like your right will show right most of the time, your left will show left most of the time, so that's why we generally prefer when facing towards the center. Next thing, as it is closed one, there is no left and there is no right hand. See, in row arrangement, if they say A is right of B, I repeat, in row arrangement, if they use the word A is right of B, means A may be immediate right of B, A may be second right, third right. There are a lot of possibilities in row arrangement. And I can go for A is first right, second right, third right. There is some ending. I can stop my trial and error from there. But in closed arrangements, right means everything will keep on going only. There is no ending. So when they use the words right in this, means you should consider immediate right. Applicable only for closed arrangements, not for row arrangement. If it is right means consider like immediate right, left means immediate left. A is right of B in closed arrangements means A is immediate right of B. X is left of Y means immediate left of Y you can consider. Immediate right, immediate left. Second point to be keep in mind while discussing closed arrangements is this. Next, third point, if it is possible, maintain equal distance. What it means, sir? If it is possible, maintain equal distance. How can know is it possible or not, and why we need to maintain equal distance? Two questions. How we know is it possible or not, and why equal distance to be maintained? You suppose I have 6 people, my dear, in circle, putting all 6 people at one side, right side or left side or above or below. Then in question, if they mention A is opposite to B, they'll use those things. A is opposite to B or C is opposite to D. That's not possible. If you don't maintain equal distance, then justifying statements where they're given T is opposite to V, okay, or diagonal opposite to C, something like that, cannot be, is not possible. Point one. And how can I know possible or not, sir? See, total, this is closed means full cycle. What is one full cycle? 360 degrees, right? How can I know is it possible or not is? Now 6 people are there. Is 360 divided by 6? Means 6 people I can place equal. Equal distance can be maintained. 360 is divided by 7? No. So 7 people I cannot put equal distance. 360 is divided by 8. I can maintain equal distance. Okay, especially why that equal distance is when there are 6 people, 4 people, 8 people, they'll use the word opposite. And you can find opposite word only in the question where you have 4 or 6 or 8 people like that. Even number are there, then they are using the word opposite. Opposite, they use that sentence in the question only when total number of people is even. 4 people, 6 people, 8 people, then only they use the word opposite word. And to maintain that equal distance is badly required. If we don't do that equal distance, that opposite is not possible. Okay. Now again basics are same. Draw the layout, go for related or direct or frequent information, then go for related information. Keep on going like that. Okay, first thing here, what arrangement they're asking? Hexagon table. Okay. 6 people, okay, hexagon table, and those 6 people are at corner and they said facing the center. They given the question facing the center of the hexagon. So I'm drawing the layout and see, question is only 2 lines dear. First is the all basic information, that's the basic details. To draw the diagram only. But question is only 2 lines. 6 people facing towards the center and the shape is hexagon shape. Some people are thinking about different diagrams. Yes, there are different diagrams possible with hexagon. So one like this. Some people argue, sir, why this one? I'll go with this one. Okay. Anything is okay, dear. No problem. This one also correct only. Any of this is okay. No issues. You go with this left side diagram or right side diagram, okay? And you need 6 people that is at the corner. These are the corners. All are facing towards center. All these people are facing towards center. Okay, 6 people facing towards the center. Now go for the frequent information, the question. These are the 2 lines. P is second to the left of you, Q is neighbor of R and S, T is second to the left of S. Who is more in the discussion? Yes, C is there. Okay. So I'm first putting S. S depends on T. T is second to the left of S. Listen, now important, sir. Where I have to start S? You take any place, no problem. But how can you check at the end your answer is correct or not, or matching with my solution here or not? I'll let you know. You place anywhere yes. I'm taking yes here. Some people say, sir, I'll take yes in the above. Here, no problem. Any place you take. See, yes, this is left side. Your left hand is showing left hand only here. Left side. That's why facing towards center is a bit easy. Your left always guides to the left. So T is second to the left of S. Yes, first left. Second left is T. Okay. What is the other statement related to S? Q is neighbor of R and S. If I put Q here, neighbor of T and S will be the problem. Q should be only here. Q is neighbor of R and S means this is the arrangement. Q, R, R, Q, S, like that. Okay. Next, 2 people left over. What's the statement related to that? P is left of U. U left side going. You can take your left hand help. U left side going, P will come. So U must be here. First left, second left is P. P is second to the left of you. That's it, completed. Now, sir, how can I check my answer is correct or not? Wherever you put S, from S if you see clockwise, next you should go U. U should come for you. Then TP. This order should not change. You may put S in the above also, no problem. But after S, if you see clockwise, you should be there. Then T, then P, then R, then Q. Clockwise traveling. If that order is there, means your answer is also correct. Your arrangement is correct. Same diagram not required. Okay, same positions not required. You can take S in any way, but S after clockwise U should come, then T, then P, then R, then Q. Otherwise, your position arrangement is wrong. And one more simple clue helping to solve the questions is when you are facing center, okay, when you are facing center only in that case this is important. When you are facing towards the center, you are going right means it is anti-clockwise direction or counter-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise. This is only for facing center. Facing outside means this will be reverse. When you are facing center, you are going left means you are going clockwise. You are going left means you are going clockwise direction. Facing center, for that only this is applicable. Facing outside means this will be opposite. Facing towards the center, right indicates anti-clockwise, left indicates clockwise. Now let's see about the next question. How many people? 9 people, but we cannot find opposite word. Opposite is there only when number is even. Nine people equal distance possible. Okay, but fine, no problem. There is nothing called opposite and all. No issues. But I want one thing to be clear. Because of the word who, the second right of C is related to which person? As the word who is given, second to the right of C is related to G. Here, because of the word and, second left of K is related to F. That's important. Otherwise, okay, while doing question, you may do mistake. Because of the word and, this is related to F. Because of the word who, this is related to G. Now, draw the layout, put the things, and which is more in the discussion. Related to G, two statements are there. Related to F also two statements are there. Yeah, K also two statements are there. Related to F two statements, K two statements, G two statements. So you start with any of those guys. It can be G or it can be F or it can be K. Any of that, no problem. Now 9 people layout required, 9 people. So one here facing towards the center. So 9 people facing towards the center. Don't worry, sir. 9 people, it's difficult. No, nothing. You just follow the procedure. As I mentioned, if question is time taken, they'll give below 5 questions. If the question is moderate level, 3 questions. Easy means 1 question. Okay, so like that they'll design. So don't worry about that. First, try to understand how to complete the arrangement. That point you focus first. Then here, what is the first one? B is 4 to the left of G. Somewhere G is there. B is 4th left. So somewhere G is there. Okay, taken G here, 4th left. First left, second left, third left. 4th left is B. Okay, B is here. B is 4th left of G. Okay, next one. As B and G is on screen, there is one more statement related to G. G is second to the right of C. So for C, G is second right. G is second to the right of C. C, from C, if you go anti-clockwise, G will come. When you are facing towards center, right means anti-clockwise. From C, go anti-clockwise, G will come. B is left of G means from G, go clockwise, B will come 4 places. Okay, BCG is the only thing so far we arranged. Okay, then we'll go for the next thing. Related to BCG, is there any other statements? BCG. F is fourth to the left of C. There is a connection. F is fourth to the left of C. So from C, fourth left. Left means clockwise. So C, first left, second left, third left, fourth left is fourth right. Sorry, we'll check. Yeah, F is fourth to the right of C. Okay, then F will be here. C first right, second right, third right, fourth right. F will be here. Okay, next one. And related to F, we have B, C, F, G on screen. Okay, now related to that, is there any info? Related to F is there. F is second to the left of K. From K clockwise, second place is F. F is already there, but now from K clockwise going, this is clockwise. From K, if you go clockwise, then F will come. F is second left of K. Wherever K is there, K second clockwise is F. Fine, that's also done. Now still 4 places are there. But is there any statements related to this C, G, B, K, F? C, G, B, K, F. Related to K, there is one more statement. A is fourth to the right of K. So K already there. Right means go anti-clockwise. First right, second right, third right, A here. Now still 3 slots to be filled. 3 slots to be filled. And they given one statement. D is not neighbor of either K or B. D cannot sit with K or B. So D cannot be here, D cannot be here. D is only here. D cannot sit with the neighbor of, cannot be neighbor of B, cannot be neighbor of K. Then D should be here only. D places this slot only. Okay, good. Now 2 slots are left over. What they given? H is thought to the right of E. Wherever E is there, go anti-clockwise 3 steps. E here, first, second, anti-clockwise, third step, H will come. H is thought to the right of E. H is thought to the right of E. Check this. If you just go anti-clockwise, you can find H is thought to the right of. 9 people, okay, good. To solve an equal distance possible actually. But we cannot say who is opposite to which person. As it is 9, they don't put that point, opposite and all. See the next question. With that, we'll stop today's session. See this next one. 8 people only. Now equal distance possible. Opposite would also possible. Try this once. So you have around 8 people to be arranged around a circular table. T's neighbors are Y and V. Z is seated third to the left of T. See, problem T's neighbors are Y and V means there are 2 possibilities. It can be YTV or it can be VTY. So hold it. That statement you hold. Okay, we don't have a clarity where we can put T. But still there are more statements related to T only. So first layout for 8 people is this. It can be equal distance possible and opposite positions also possible. All are facing towards center. Sir, in question not given, we already mentioned if not given, take by default facing towards center. You can solve this question with facing outside also, entire question. Same answer will come. But easy thing is facing towards center is bit easy. Z is start to the left of T. Somewhere you put T and taking T here. First left, second left, third left is Z. Z is start to the left of T. And the second right of S is related to which person? Z. Z is second to the right of S. S anti-clockwise, second place is Z. So don't put S here, S should be here. Z is second to the right of S. S two places going anti-clockwise, Z should come. Here people are doing mistake. In hurry they'll put ST, S in the below. Please make sure that statements read properly and map it properly. Z is second to the right of S. Wherever S is there, go second right, then Z will come. Yeah, answer X is correct. And the other question, the other statement, what they given, use neighbors are S and Y. If I put U here, S and Z will come. U must be here. U neighbors are S and Y. U either here or here possible. If you put U here, S and Z are the neighbors. So that's not correct position. Trial and error. Now I am putting here. Okay, U place neighbors S and Y suitable. Next, we have still statement like T's neighbors are Y and V. You can use this second one now. Already Y is in the right side of T. V will be in the left side of T. V, T, Y. Okay. Now two places left over. They said two people are X and W waiting. Now they given T and W are not opposite. So W cannot take that place. So W should be here. As T and W are not opposite, W cannot take that place. So only one person left over is nothing but X. So we should put X here. And in question they are asking about who is third to the left of V. From V going clockwise, third place must be equal to X. Circle we discussed and we given hexagon. We have to discuss regarding square as well. So square and some questions related to puzzle arrangements yet to be discussed. We'll see that.